Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on Monday night. And no chance to return this one. End zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Right back to him on 1st down. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He's got the hook up there to Odunze.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a run on 1st down. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. Stretching the field is Knox. He is in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talk about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. That deep for Olave. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the 1st down, so we'll have 3rd down coming up.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Right back to Kelsey again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he's in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Young. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. They face second down and 7. Now Young. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Has his man, it's Samuel. First catch of the ball game for Debo. That's a first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's going to be taken down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Here's a run. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Now Davis. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal. Now Young. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Oh, big hole, left side. Still on the move. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better...
That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And this one is caught by Pierce. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Pacheco. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll go play action with Young. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike. And it just seemed from up here that not everyone on the defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On first down is Young. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he'll be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills draw closer here. It's 21-14. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The right side to Olave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, KC.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Open man down the field, it's Olave. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On play action, Young. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A second down throw for Young. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Bills will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
We have to give some credit to the offense. They're doing their part as they try to claw their way back into this game. On their previous drive, touchdown. That big play now has them potentially on another scoring drive. If they can get some defensive stops and keep this up offensively, this game could start getting real interesting.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chiefs. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
boys. We got this.
1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. First down throw. Mahomes. That one complete to Pierce. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. 14 yards on the pickup there.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's deep for Olave. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And the Bills are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking and run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Young to throw on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 83 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw to the right side. Hauled in by Kelsey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Open man right side is Kelsey. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. To throw is Mahomes. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Davis. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Third and long. Here's Young. That is hard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. On first down is Young. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing on second down, Young. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give to Davis. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now Young. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. So, no. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. shotgun. Here's Mahomes. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And they are not gonna catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down? It really made this one interesting.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A give here to Pacheco. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, If possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd down and 3. Here's Mahomes. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. They'll run with Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive player.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll motion over Pierce. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Right back to the air from Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Mahomes. That one complete to Pierce. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That is caught downfield by Odunze. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.